The options price or the options premium comprises of two main components, the intrinsic value and the time value. So the intrinsic value refers to the option payoff, as we have seen previously for call and put options. And it's only relevant for in-the-money options, which means when the option is exercised. And it's the difference between the spot price at expiration and the option's strike price, or what we call exercise price. And for call and puts, keep in mind that the payoff formula is different. Okay, so for the intrinsic value, if it's a call option, we take the spot price, okay, minus the exercise price or strike price, which I denote as X. And for the put option, if it's exercised, the payoff or the intrinsic value will be the strike price or the exercise price, okay, minus the spot price. So take note, they have different payoffs. And the remaining amount here will be the time value, okay, which is the difference between the option premium, okay, and the intrinsic value. So to illustrate that, okay, the premium here of the option is equals to the intrinsic value plus the time value. So once you have the premium, you minus the intrinsic value, so that leaves you with the time value. So this time value represents the likelihood that the option's value will increase prior to expiration if there is a favorable move. Now, as long as the option has not expired, the time value is always positive, okay? The time value is always positive prior to expiration. But when the option has expired, the time value will become 0, okay? So it approaches 0 as the option is near to expiration. So a popular model for pricing options is the Black-Scholes-Merton option pricing model, which uses 5 factors to determine the option's fair value. So it requires the spot price of the underlying asset, which is S. Okay, it requires the exercise price or the strike price, which is X. And then it requires a time to maturity for the option. It requires a risk-free rate of return. And it requires an expected volatility of the underlying asset. And take note, this is the volatility. This is not the volatility of the option, okay, but the underlying asset.